Hey everybody, how's it going today? My name is John from Models by John Michael, and if you guys could go ahead and subscribe to my page, like my videos, share my videos, hit the notification bell, all that other stuff, that would be awesome. Also, you guys can follow me on my Facebook page, which is the Models by John Michael Facebook page. So I wanted to do a out-of-the-box review for this wonderful kit. It is the Supermarine Spitfire Mark I by Tamiya. It's a 1/48 scale kit. This is a newly tooled kit. I believe it was released last year sometime. I know that when it came out, a lot of guys were swiping this thing up pretty quickly. So I'm happy to finally get my hands on one of these things. And I was just looking through the box just before I started the video, and I'm impressed. I am very impressed with what I'm seeing so far. So I'm going to be building this kit as a gift for my daughter, my oldest daughter, who is 14. She likes war history just about as much as I do. So I'm actually going to be building the pink Spitfire for this. Now, if you guys, for those that may not know, the British used pink Spitfires in World War II mostly as a reconnaissance aircraft, either immediately after a bombing. So after, the British bombers would go through an area and bomb their targets, or they'd use them in the early morning or the evening as the sun was setting. The idea behind it was the pink camouflage basically would prevent the enemy ground forces from detecting the Spitfire. So that was the thinking behind it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I believe they're kind of a whitish pink color, so it's not like a very pronounced pink, but that's my goal. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover what's in this box. I'll just say this, is that Tamiya has definitely stepped up their game. I'm impressed with this kit. I did build one of their other Spitfire kits. I think it was the Mark 5B or something. It was one of their older kits. And that was a nice kit too. I mean, that thing went together just beautifully. So I don't really expect anything different from this particular kit. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into this. Now, this is a color manual. It basically shows you what all the markings are for the different, if you're going to build it out of the box, it's got all the different markings for all the different the aircraft you could build out of the box. So they've got one for the Battle of Britain version with the black wing on it and stuff like that. So, but they've got, so yeah, I mean, this is a color version. I have not seen this in a Tamiya kit before, so this is a really, really nice addition. The other thing I was really impressed with in this kit are, you guys know what this is? They're photo etched parts. I've never seen this in a Tamiya kit before either. Usually your photo etched parts are aftermarket type things, and I've never worked with photo etch before, so I'm excited to try these things out. These are made of metal, if you can see that, but these are direct from Tamiya. These are not an aftermarket purchase, so that's really, really nice. A few more smaller decals in there, and then of course the decal sheet, which I will go ahead and pull out here, which has all your various markings. So that's what comes in there for all that. Let me put these back in here, and we'll jump into the manual. So there's a manual for it. Pretty standard for Tamiya. Kind of runs through everything you're going to be doing. And it does have your photo etch parts on here, I believe. Kind of shows you where you can put them. And this one's actually, this one's actually a nice little booklet instead of a fold-out type thing. So Yep, see here, covers your what you could do with the photo etch pieces on here. So, and you do have some different options with this as always. You can do, you know, your flaps in different positions. You know, it gives you, so it does give you some nice options on this kit. Now, one thing I did notice was a difference on here. So in the older style kit, because the Spitfire, for the pilot to get in, had a door that flipped down on the left side of the aircraft. So, and in the older style kit, you actually had to cut that door out and then attach a separate piece. On this one, actually, it comes with two different versions of the sides. So, because on the fuselage here, you've got a cutout, and that's actually on both sides. And then you can attach, depending on if you're going for door up or door down, you attach that piece. So, another nice thing, so you don't have to worry about accidentally butchering your model or anything like that. So, very nicely done, very well thought out. Even has tech tips in here. So that's another new thing I haven't really noticed from Tamiya. So I think they've kind of gone back and revamped how they do some of their things to really help you as a model builder, to kind of give you a better overall experience and make your model better. So so let's get into the kit itself. Here are your upper and lower wings. Very nicely detailed, as always, for Tamiya. The plastic is very, very nice. It's thin, but it's not flimsy. So, high quality plastic, I would say. And you got, looks like a couple different options here. There's your flaps for your outer wing. So that would go right here. So, and you have a couple different options with those. So you can do the flaps down or flaps, you know, in the normal position. Let's see here. Here's the tail. Some tail pieces in there. Your back flap. Your wing tips. Let's see, the wheels for the aircraft. Let's see, your pilot's in there. Which that's interesting. They did the pilot without a head. So you'll have to attach the head after the fact, which I find an interesting choice. Maybe it's so that you can get the photo etched seat belts over his head. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. So you can actually have it so the pilot appears to be strapped in to the aircraft. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into the instruction manual, but that's the first thing that really comes to mind for me. And as usual, not really any flashing. Very, very well done, very high quality, you know. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So here are your Fuselage Hams, and here's the cutouts that you have on here. And if you look here, there's the one that would actually have the door down. So you would actually use that piece instead of the one with the door up. So there's your other two halves, and this, you know, if you're going to do the door up. So interesting choice. I don't think it's a bad choice for Tamiya to go ahead and do that. At least you'll have, I think you'll end up with a cleaner overall product, you know, final build once it's all said and done. So, and then of course your clear pieces on there. A couple of different, you know, if you're going for cockpit open or cockpit shut, you've got a couple of different options in there. So again, very nicely done by Tamiya. So I am really excited for this kit, and I think partly it's because, well, one, I love Spitfires. I think Spitfires are just amazing aircraft. And also I'm excited for the fact that Tamiya has really stepped up their game and changed things around to give us model builders a better building experience. And with the photo etch in there, it's a really, really nice touch. So just looking at this thing out of the box without actually obviously doing anything with it, I would recommend this kit. I think it's going to give any builder a good experience. And if you're like me and you love Spitfires, this kit, I mean, it's a gorgeous kit. And I think anyone would really enjoy this. For those of you that don't know, Tamiya is one of the better companies, one of the higher quality companies out there, and their models really don't break the bank. It's a very good bang for your buck kind of deal. So just something to be aware of and something to consider next time you want to go ahead and pick up a model. So anyway, guys, that's really all I got today. So I'm excited for those suckers right there. So I think they're gonna be fun to do. So anyway, that's it for me today. So you guys take care. Happy modeling.